With 90, this one's a 20 though. So let's also do it here. Oh, we got an event. Extensive excavation of the fossilized imprints within the giant subterranean arthropod remains on Kifitar 3 Alpha have confirmed these are indeed the remnants of a city. Populated by hundreds of thousands of meter-tall, tool-using creatures, this city was constructed within the very bowels of the gigantic arthropod. It is unknown how these creatures found their way inside this subterranean giant, but their pre-Bronze Age society seemed to flourish for thousands of years within its digestive tract. Further study is required if we wish for further insight into the society's history and downfall, and perhaps glean more about the death of their host. Okay, that is really cool and fascinating. An entire race of folks and a society living within a giant arthropod. So we'll continue on and see what that's going to turn into. And I apologize if you hear some barking in the background there. It seems there's some interesting things that dogs want to talk about outside that I don't really have any control over. And let's catch up on our constructions here. We could start a new colony over here in Lando. It is an 85% 21 size planet, which seems like it would be pretty awesome. Fortunately, we'd have to fly a long way to get there, unless we want to build a station somewhere around here with a shipyard, which I don't really see much value in, truth be told. So I think we're just gonna have them fly that far. So let's build a colony ship, and let's send us some of our Khell'Zen, the correct ones. So we want as many psionics as possible. Of course, later we'll be able to turn everybody in the Empire psionic, which will be fun. Did our station at the wormhole finish building? That I'm not sure of yet. This person needs a new science officer, though. Oh, and it looks like... Okay, so this one's connected to Witter. So actually that will shorten the journey of our colony ship a little bit, as it will skip all the stuff in the middle. And it does make it so that we don't need to build a station, which is great. So since we've explored all the wormholes here, let's get you on automatic exploration again. Yeah, see, we just used it. So we only have to worry about this one as an external source of travel. Let's go ahead and reduce our build costs.
Construction complete.
We're almost done with prosperity, which actually means we can rush directly to the second psionic trait, I believe, and just be
construction complete. Ready
to reach to the void already in the late 2200s probably.
Construction complete.
Is the site completely done? Oh, it must have lost its leader again. No? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't own that area of space yet. So I guess if we're going to want to... We're going to have to go back to Auto Explorer. And this is the automated dreadnought, so we're not going to be ready for that for a minute. Unless... Are there any... We could translate the alien mural over here first, maybe. We have our colony ship ready to go. Send it to Lando 2. We also have this excavation site we'll be able to start work with soon. And our empire is starting to get pretty sizable. I think we're going to more or less have this kind of part of the galactic arm to ourselves, as there seems to be something preventing these two from expanding. I'm guessing this because of what I did to them, but maybe there's just not a border between, you know, here and here. This might be another one of the situations where it dead ends. If that's the case, we're going to be sitting really pretty. And I don't know, we could kind of sew this up, and I don't know, we could even begin to think about whether or not we want to do some work over in this part of the galaxy through the wormhole, because they don't even have a fortress here. And we do have a larger fleet, so we could start making claims and push our way in. And maybe if we could get claims on something that then goes out, it'll open up this part of the galaxy for exploration too, which would be beneficial.
Construction complete.
Let's get caught up on our stations. And then let's claim that system after that. And I'm probably going to also leave this as a buffer with them, as I don't recall off the top of my head if they get mad as a particular Fallen Empire about that stuff, but just to be safe, we'll go ahead and not risk it. Seems we're having some economic troubles again. Must be the colony ship. Maybe some of... we do have a little unemployment. We and an open building slot, so we can fix that real quick. I guess we could use some energy credits. That would give us a 15% increase, though not really creating a ton of energy credits here anyway.
Technology secured. Special project complete.
Special project. Science Officer Volesis Castrinius has managed to partially translate the alien mural discovered on Patrico R4. The text contains staggering amounts of data, and the mural evidently serves as some sort of low-tech library. It describes, in broad terms, the collected technological knowledge of an alien civilization that dominated this region of the galaxy some 80 million years ago. A lot of it is already known to us, but the data does contain several promising leads for technologies we have yet to consider. There's enough data here to keep our scientists busy for decades, but we will need an orbital research facility to continue the translation efforts. Well, that's pretty cool. So it looks like we got some extra research out there when we get that far. Let's do civilian industries here, as it looks like we are now minus on that again. Got hyperdrive 3, and I think we'll go ahead and do the 20% on energy credits because we need monies. And we got a building here. We already have the gene clinic. What else do we need? I guess we could do more alloys. Or actually research. Why don't we could definitely use more research. And we got another archaeological site event. After painstaking analysis of a large number of fossils and a few miraculous finds of early writing, our archaeologists have reached a conclusion regarding the relationship between the primitive civilization on Khell'Zen 3 Alpha and the gigantic arthropod that was home to them. While the city dwellers were largely resistant to the intestinal fluids of their arthropod host, constant exposure to their still mildly chemically corrosive gases of the host digestive tract vastly shortened their lifespans. Owing to their discovery of medicine and the scientific process, the citizens became aware they were in fact living within the digestive chamber of a much larger creature. The citizens then launched a magnificent war, arming every member of the city in an attempt to destroy the creature. But it was all for naught. Their turmoil in the arthropod's lower gut led to severe peristalsis, resulting in the entire civilization of tiny city dwellers being regurgitated up into the arthropod's stomach. Subsequently, the entire populace was promptly dissolved by their hosts' virulent stomach acids. The creature itself perished millennia later from simple old age. Wow.
Technology
That
secured.
really is gruesome. But we did get a technology from it, which is hostile environment adaptation. So we got a plus 5% habitability, which is nice because that does turn this tropical world into a 70% world, which makes it worthwhile. And this world we're about to colonize is now an 90% world, which is also nice. So maybe we'll colonize that. We can colonize the savannah. It's all looking up for us. Although, actually, do we have the access to any sort of... We do not have terra sculpting yet. But in time. Keyed is ready for us to do things with it. Okay, so Keyed, I think we're going to want to have the ability for us to stage at. So we want our crew quarters. It also... I think we should make it have a shipyard. And then a missile battery. And then we will build a bunch of defensive platforms. And that will get it set up initially. And it looks like the United Nations of Earth is back to expanding a little bit. I'm not sure why they keep doing these little things where they skip a world or a system and move on, but we'll see. Let's see, what's going on with our anchorage here? It says it's missing. Can we build the... we can't have a rivalry with them anymore because they got too weak, I guess. Actually, that's one thing we could do is we could try to force vassalize Earth. We do not have anything special there. Why don't we do resource silos for now?
Construction complete.
Actually, I wonder about that. So we could do that. The tricky part to it, so they wouldn't be like Earth itself. We could probably roll over. Their allies do have enough of a fleet, though. Now, if we could invite an attacker in, like, then it could work. But I want our economy to be in a little bit of a better place before we go about that.
Technology secured. Construction complete.
We have a new technology. We got Sonic Army, which is great. Let us go ahead and get leader lifespan. Not quite ready to expand that way yet. Don't have enough alloys for that. Though I guess we could go to the market.
Upgraded.
Could certainly sell a bunch of minerals. Buy some alloys.
Vessels upgraded.
And we got another technology. So we got our 20% bonus. That'll help out with our money situation a little bit. Let us get cold fusion reactor next.
Construction complete.
So I need a new building. Let's get some more alloy foundries going. And we do need to address this energy credit problem. I think we're going to have to build some districts for that. Is there a planet we have that's particularly good at that? Not really. I guess we could also build city districts for the trade value that would then turn. But we do have slots, so let's do that there. Those are full. Those are full. So there you can build another. Alright, so we're also going to need the housing. So actually, let's not do that. I guess. Oh, we have blockers we haven't cleared. I guess we're doing this just in time since there's some unemployment issues on both those worlds. Let's have this scientist take a look at these anomalies. How much of this is... I'm not sure how much the colony ship costs.
Complete.
Oh, curator research aid. We definitely want to keep that one going. I haven't seen the troop in a while. I'm going to check and make sure that deal didn't expire because I made a misclick or wasn't paying attention. But we're going to have to do some market shenanigans to make any of this work. So first let's sell some of these moats, extend this deal. Then let's look at our contacts. And which of here's our troop. Okay, so we can build that in the Zorf system. I guess we currently have that going on. There should be a way for me to see this. Yeah, okay, we do have Patron of the Arts. Okay. That's why we're making all this unity. Well, part of why, anyway. Really need to fix the money situation, though. Of course, my building another fortress is probably not exactly going to help with that, but, you know, it's also important to keep this place secure. We can always sell things for the moment to keep ourselves afloat.
Construction complete.
And we have a new building here, which I really kind of want to, unless there's something. Oh, we could build Psycorp, which I think this gives us. Telepaths gives us unity, decrease crime. Yeah, let's build a Psycorp because more unity. Our ancient medical complex. Astounding news from the ISS Marnus. Deep scans have revealed the unexpectedly large solid core of Virul 2 to be covered with the compressed remains of a sprawling medical complex, millions of years old. Though the intense mantle pressure of the gas giant severely limits the amount of data we can extract from the core's surface, Science Officer Volusis Castrinius reports that the hidden structures match, beyond a doubt, the technology used in the enigmatic L-gates. The crew hypothesizes Virul 2 was a planetary medical facility created by the gate builders a millennia ago. At some point, the complex was abandoned, and its automated gas replicators ran unchecked for untold centuries, gradually converting the planet into a gas giant. Wow, that really is incredible. That's a good button name. That is another thing we're gonna have to worry about at some point, is this whole L gate. There are a number of ways that L gate situation can go, and some of them are not so great. Some of them are kind of replicator-y, or one of them is at least. I'm not sure how many different ways, or how many different possibilities there are for the L gate now.
Construction complete.
Ah, cool. So we've built that. Let's claim this system now. And then we can maybe send a science ship over there. So, well, this one's done with the excavations there, so we'll send it to the new site. Actually, let's have it just do this one, since this one's already ready. And colony ship is getting very close to its new home. Oh, we can research habitats. Now that will be interesting. A remarkable vessel. The shattered remnants of a cruiser-sized starship can be detected in a decaying orbit inside the atmosphere of Cytene 2. It appears to have ventured far into the gas giant's atmosphere, perhaps in a desperate attempt to escape a pursuer, only to be crushed by atmospheric pressure. The vessel is too deep to be salvaged, but a structural scan of the wreckage provided us with some interesting engineering data. Well, that's cool. Yeah, let's research habitats. I would definitely be into trying to build a bunch of those to increase our pops. And let's see, do we have other things within our space that we can look into? Nope, so off to automatic exploration you go.
Construction complete.
I guess I could, well, I'm going to wait on expanding this way until we finish up this.
Construction complete.
And go forth and take that, I guess. Build mining stations. Okay, well, I was going to try it. There we go. I want to queue this up before we deal with this. So we're going to have to do some market shenanigans again in order to continue this deal. Let's sell... minerals, and we can sell some food. We can sell some consumer goods, and we've got enough. Let's do like a little bit more. There we go.
Construction complete.
Okay, so we're in a interesting spot here. We're getting close to
secured.
Finishing up expanding out into this area of space, at which point we can start considering other options. Our truce with Earth is going to be up pretty soon, I think. Oh, wow, let's get this administrative capacity so we can lower our penalties a little bit. Our truce here is probably going to be over. Oh, it is over already. So this, I mean, we could go after them again.
Complete.
I mean, there is the possibility of just straight trying to vassalize them and pulling them out of their federation.
Colonization in progress.
Which I see value in that. And gaining their population would help us in trying to then... Oh, now they're up to equivalent. They must have recovered from the war. But at some point, we'll surpass them. But I do like the idea of trying to vassalize Earth. We're going to need a better economy and a bigger army, though. We're going to need the psionic troops.
Star system charted.
Which we can build now. But their upkeep is kind of expensive. In fact, in order to save up some money, I'm going to go ahead and eliminate our army and see if that should save a bit. Yeah. And then what we'll end up doing is when we get our economy to a place where we feel good about going to war, we'll build a psionic army. Strange asteroid. Tempers are running high at the archaeology site on TBR-7, and several archaeologists are openly disagreeing with Paula Igilius about how to best proceed. Progress at the site has been slowed to a crawl. Well, that's unfortunate. But, you know, keep on trying and stuff. Alright, can we claim the next system? We can.
Technology secured.
Got cold fusion reactors done. We can go ahead and let's get more energy credits from technicians. We are positive now. That's good. Let's get a little fleet upgrade. I do intend on trying to fill out the swarm fleet. Having a sizable Corvette fleet that's fast to move around and do things is quite beneficial. And we can also start colonizing another world. Oh, we have another tradition to pick up. We can get city districts and city district housing. So we can get more housing or more clerk jobs. Let's get more clerk jobs since we have some light unemployment issues. And look, it fixed them. Witcher Prime can build a new building, but let's have them put like a couple, like one farm district. No, we'll get the farm districts elsewhere, I guess. Actually, nah, they should be able to feed themselves. Okay, let's get a building. What do we need? I think this is a research one. Research time. If I can find it. Oh, there we go, research labs.
Vessels upgraded. Construction complete.
Maybe once this fleet upgrades, we'll take them down south to check out and maybe clear out this path. Since it will take them... Well, actually it won't take them very long to get there. They can just hop over, so... And it looks like our border truce is over. So, the Nations of Earth can't move things between their two halves any longer. Just fun stuff. Let's take this fleet and have them go here.